Okay, welcome. Hi Ashley. I have a student here who's going to be doing the practice with us behind the camera. So welcome to Quarantoga, Yoga in the Quarantine. My name's Louis. I studied Ashtanga Yoga in 2009 and I taught in my own yoga studio for a while, and then I was also taught in schools and in like sports centers and recreation centers and things like that. I still practice, and for me it is a fantastic way to focus the body and focus the mind. And when you can remove all the weights and all the tension in your body, the power of your focus is beyond your comprehension. You can focus and pay attention to something for so long, and you can get it done thoroughly, strongly, and your life slowly comes into alignment, and you start living your full potential. It's a work in progress. Everything is, because there's no such thing as perfect. So we just try to keep moving towards pure alignment with our own energy and our own intention, which is unique to you, unique, specific to you. And this is a science. It's been around for a very, very long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some pranayama, which is the breath technique. We're going to start with breath fire. We're going to do that for a minute and a half, and then we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. Then we're going to go into some asana practices, which is what a lot of people think is yoga, which is just one of the 8 arms of yoga. And we're going to do practice. And then we're going to do Isha Kriya meditation, which is meditation designed to, again, put you in touch with what is truly your essence, not your body, not your mind. They're tools for the essence of your being to use in a perfect, well, as perfect as possible, in a very clear, concise, and true way to maximize your potential to the most of your ability. Because if you can put a little bit of space between what is truly you and your body, what is truly you and your mind, then you can use your mind and use your body to its full potential. I listened to a guy called Sadhguru, this is where Isha Kriya comes from, and he says that the only type of pain that we've ever known is physical and mental. Physical includes emotional, because the emotions are a lot of chemicals in the body. And if you can remove your true essence from the body and from the mind, then you can, like I say, use your body and your mind to its true potential without getting wrapped up in it, without identifying it, without being a slave to the things that are out of your control. So let's start with some pranayama. Come sitting on our knees like this. We have straight arms on our knees, straight back as much as possible, and we're going to shoot the breath up and out of the mouth. And we open the mouth out like this, and it looks like this. And I'm pushing it up like that, okay? I've got a little timer here. We're going to do this for 2 minutes. Okay. So I just want you to give that a little practice. So straight arms. Try it. Yeah, try it, Ashley. Good. So you're feeling it bounce up, up, up. And what that's doing is just generating heat and energy up through your body. We're going to do that we'll do it for a minute and a half, not 2 minutes, because 2 minutes can be quite long. And breathe. So we breathe out, halfway in, and bounce. Ready? Okay. And all the air out, halfway in, and bounce. Feel it coming up through your body. A line coming up and out through your mouth. Increase the tempo. Just breathe in naturally. Feeling the energy that's in your body, feeling how tingly it might be, energized, full of oxygen. Just feeling how different your body might feel now. Okay, now we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. Take the ring finger and place it on the left nostril. Take the first finger and the middle finger and place them on your third eye. So it looks like this. And we're going to blow all of our air out of the right nostril, and we're going to hold that for 4. Then we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 16 with both nostrils closed. Then we're going to open out the left nostril and breathe out for 8. Hold for 4. Breathe in for 4 through the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Hold for 16. Open the right nostril. Breathe out for 8. Hold for 4. And that will be the counter. Okay? So, once we breathe all our air out, I will start here and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll guide you in the first few. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 8, 4 in each nostril. Okay? So breathe all your air out through your right nostril. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Close the right nostril. Hold for 16. 3. Open the left nostril, breathe out. 8. Hold for 4. In for 4. Hold for 16. 3, 4. Breathe out through the right nostril. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold. Breathe out. Last one in the right nostril. Hold for 4 and release. Breathe in and out through your nostrils, through your nose. Feeling how even that is. To open channels going into your body. Cleansed. Release the shoulders. Okay, let's come onto all fours. We're going to do cat and cow just to open up the backbone. So here we want to inhale and lift the hips. Exhale, roll the hips over and drop the head. Again, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Keep even weight on the hands and the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Give it a little wiggle. You can wiggle it all the way around if you want. Other way. Okay. Let's come to the top of our mat. We're going to do Surya Namaskar. A. Sun salutation. A. So we do this by coming to the top of our mat here. Feet together. Shoulders moving down the back. And hands open. I'll show you facing forward. Very simple, very strong. Mountain pose. Here we lift the toes, spread them, and lower them down. Nice grounded base. We're going to do Surya Namaskara A. Now, Ashtanga Yoga is a breathing movement. It's a meditation movement. So each movement has inhaling and exhaling. Don't worry if you don't get it straight away. Move with your breath. Move with what you can do, okay? Don't push yourself any. You don't have to have super straight legs. You don't have to have perfect form. As long as you know that you're moving with the breath and that you're pushing yourself just to the edge, but not beyond, okay? Here we go. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or leap the feet back into plank, lowering down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, keep the knees off the ground if you can. Exhale, folding back into downward facing dog. Heels reach towards the ground, hips reach towards the ceiling. Tuck that belly in. You want to move the eyes of your elbows, the insides of your elbows, you want to move them so they're facing forward slightly. Just rotate the arms out so the shoulders open up. And it's 5 breaths here. 3. Look at your navel. 5. Good. Inhale, look between the hands, step, walk or jump the feet between the hands. Inhaling to a flat back. Don't have to have straight legs here. Exhale, folding forward. You don't have to have straight legs here. It's all about breath and movement. Inhale, hands coming up. Nice grounded feet. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, hands up. It's movement with meditation, meditative movement. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hands on the mat. Leap or step back. Exhale, down. Keep the knees off the ground if you can into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders down. Just bend the lower back, bend the upper back. Exhale, coming to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Roll the shoulders open. Look at the navel. Five. Good. Inhale, look between the hands. Walk, step or jump the feet between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Last one of A. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hands firmly on the mat. Leap or step back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels move towards the floor. Good, Ashley. Good. Shoulders rotate out. 3. 4. 5. Good. Inhale, look between the hands. Place nice strong hands on the mat. Leap or step between the hands. Flat back. Inhaling. Exhaling. Folding forward. Inhaling. Coming up. Exhaling. Hands to heart center. We're going to do Surya Namaskar B. Come to mountain pose here. while I explain Surya Namaskara B. This is mountain pose. Surya Namaskara B, sun salutation B, we're going to come to Utkatasana, which is chair pose. You can just wait in mountain pose while I explain it, and then we're going to come forward, fold forward, bend into down dog, and then we're going to come into Virabhadrasana A, which is warrior one. We're going to come back into down dog. We're going to do Virabhadrasana warrior one on the other leg, and then we're going to do 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Okay, so here we go. Utkatasana B. Focus on your breath again. And inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or leap back. Exhaling all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right foot between the hands, drop the back heel, push up on that front leg, the knees over the ankle, hands come up into Virabhadrasana 1, that's all one inhale. Exhale, come onto the toes of the back foot, out into plank, all the way down to Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, same thing the other side, left foot comes between the hands, drop the back heel. Inhaling up, exhaling all the way down, out into plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, look between the hands. Leap the feet between the hands, or step, walk, whichever's easiest for you. Flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come to Utkatasana. Exhale, coming down. We'll do one more of these. Inhaling Utkatasana, hands coming up, roll the hips under. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hands, lift the feet as they go back. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Make sure the upper back is bending. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes between the hands. Drop the back heel, come up. Make sure the weight is on the outside of that back foot. Exhale, coming down, out to plank, all the way down. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Inhale, right, left foot comes forward. Right heel goes down. Weight on the outside of that back foot. Straight arms in Virabhadrasana. Exhale, all the way down. Out into plank, coming down. And 5 breaths here. Inhale, look between the hands. Lift
place the feet between the hands. I don't get all the way to my hands, but that's fine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming to Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, coming down. Hands in heart center. Good. Coming to mountain pose here again, like this. Feel the breath coming in and out of your body. Good. Now we're going to come to forward bend. Leap your feet hip width apart. I'll come to the middle of my mat here so you can see. And then take a slight back bend and a forward fold. Wrap the first two fingers around the big toes. Keep a straight leg if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. And then let the head come. Look at the navel. Elbows out to the side. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lift the left foot. Place the left hand all the way under so that the big toe is on the ball of the thumb. Same thing on the right hand. Good. You can bend your knees here if you need to. Inhaling on the flat back. Exhaling, folding forward, rocking forward slightly so the wrists, back of the wrists, come to the mat. 5 breaths. 3. 4. 5. Good. Release the hands. Coming up on an inhale. Leaping the feet together. Coming to mountain pose. Again. We're going to come to triangle pose. Trikonasana. Uttita Trikonasana. Extended triangle pose. Good job, Ashley. Doing great. Okay. So we're going to take we're going to inhale the right foot behind us and rotate around so the front heel is in line with the back foot arch. So you've got a long straight line here. Keep the hips facing this way. I'll just do it like this so you can see. And we're going to extend the right hand over the right leg, keeping it helps you if you keep the legs strong and engaged here. No flappy legs, like strong and engaged. As we extend over the right leg and lower down, you can either come to the shin, if that's easy. Don't worry about this hand, just drop this hand behind you. Yeah, shin, wrap around the first two fingers around the big toe. And then if you feel comfortable here and you feel strong, you can lift that left hand and take it directly so you've got a straight line coming all the way up. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Bend that front knee. Push up. Rotate around. Same thing. That's all on an inhale. Exhale here. Inhale again. Stretch strong legs. Inhale. Take the left hand out.
And you're going to come to the same spot on this side as you were on the other side. Again, drop that top arm if you feel comfortable here. Straighten that top arm so you've got a nice straight line. Coming all the way up. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Release the arm, bend the front knee, push up, rotate around. That's all on an inhale. Coming to mountain pose. Exhale. We're going to try rotated triangle now. So again, we take the right leg back. I'll do it on this side. We take the right leg back. And the left foot is facing slightly forward, and the hips are forward. So we don't want the right foot out like that, because then the hips don't come forward. We want it to kind of face forward like an Egyptian hieroglyphic. And we face our hips forward. This time we take the right arm, or sorry, take the left, you're doing opposite. So take the left arm and place it over the right foot, extending. And then taking the left arm down to the outside, the right foot. And then if you feel strong here, you can rotate up. Keeping this arm back if you want. If you want to, you can extend left arm. 5 breaths. 2. Keep those legs strong. 3. 4. 5. Good. Bending the front leg, pushing up, rotating around on an inhale. Again, this is all movement meditation. Inhaling the right hand over the left foot. Or, yeah. So it's the opposite hand, opposite foot, yeah? Exhaling. Folding forward so the right hand comes down to the outside of the foot. Yeah, so you want to switch it around, Ashley? Yeah, you want you're doing it the same as me, right? So you want...
I did the other foot last time.
Okay, so you got left foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to take the right hand, yeah, and place it on the outside, yeah. That's it. Good. You can just relax that left arm above you if you want. And if you feel strong, you can release that and look up. 3. 4. 5. Good. Release. Bend that front leg. Up you come. Whew. And come to top. Now we're going to try extended side angle. Inhale up. Exhale, folding forward. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Don't worry about keeping super straight legs. Exhale, leap back. Coming down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Make sure that the upper back is bending as well. Exhale, coming down. Inhale the right foot between the back. Drop the back heel and take the right hand. I'll show you on this side.
Take the right hand to the outside of the foot. And inhale that left arm straight. So what we want is a nice straight angle line coming all the way up. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Releasing that down. Coming up to plank. Exhale down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Oh, good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Left foot come between the hands. Drop the back heel. The weight, the left hand comes to the outside of the left foot. And you take that right arm and take it all the way over you. So you've got a nice straight angle. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Release down. A little bit of a respite. Come onto all fours. Feel the breath here. We're going to come into rotated triangle, rotated side angle. We're going to take the right foot up. Come up onto into this position, like I think this is called athlete's rest. Take a knee. Take the left hand up. Cross over the right foot, right hand, or right leg, and come into prayer here. And you really want to be trying to get the chest in parallel or straight up and down from the leg, and then tuck the back toes under and straighten that leg. Rotating around. 3. 4. 5. Good. Lower the knee. Come out into all fours. Take the left knee up. I'll spin around. See. Left knee up. Take the right arm over the left knee. You really want to try and get you don't want to come around the knee like this. You want to come over the top of the knee like that. Good. Tuck the back toes under. Straighten that back leg. And rotate around. Good. Keep focused on the breath. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Whoa. Lower down. Come out into plank. Lower the body down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to leap between the hands or step and walk. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Coming to heart center. I need to step out nice and wide now. Pigeon toe the feet a little bit. So on an inhale. Inhaling all the way up with a nice bend in the back. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Taking the hands out to the toes, wrapping the first two fingers around the big toes, dropping the head, looking at the navel. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Take the hands underneath you. Folding forward. 5 breaths. 'Rock back and forwards on those feet so you can feel where the middle point of the balance is. 4. 5. Good. Inhale, flat back. Take the hands to the hips. Exhale, fold forward. 5 breaths. So let the torso hang. Some people get all the way to the ground. I don't. I can't at the moment. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Inhale, flat back. Coming all the way up. Good. And we're going to interlock the hands. I'll show you like this. Behind you. Inhaling flat, slight back bend as the shoulders come back behind you. Exhale, folding forward. Take the arms over the top of the body. Again. Rocking forward and back on those feet so you can get a nice gauge of where the middle weight of this pose is in the feet of your body. Drop the head, looking at the navel. 5 breaths. 2. 3. If you want more intense stretch, put the palms of the hands together. 4. 5. Good. Inhaling, coming up. Might be slightly dizzy here because we carry a lot of emotional stress in our shoulders. I know I do. And leap the feet together. Good. Coming to the top of your mat into mountain pose. Strong breath. Now we're going to come to some balancing poses. We're going to do tree. We're going to do tree as our balancing pose today. So tree can be many different places. You can take it to the calf. You can take it to the inner thigh up here, but we avoid placing any pressure on the knee joint. So it's here, here, or you can come into half lotus up here. I'm going to stay here, but you can stay wherever you want, and it's 5 breaths. Release. Give that right leg a shake. Shake out the left leg. And same thing on the other side. Inhale to the same position you were last time. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Release that. Give the left leg a shake. Right leg a shake. Good. Now we're going to come into the warrior sequence. So, warrior sequence, we're going to do 5 breaths Utkatasana, but we're going to do a vinyasa first. So the vinyasa is the inhale up into chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and then we're going to leap forward into chaturanga. So inhale up, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hands and leap back. Exhale, down dog, inhale. Exhale, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands, leap the feet forward, and we come into chair pose. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Take the left foot back, keep the hands up, drop that back heel. Virabhadrasana 1 like we did in Surya Namaskar B. 5 breaths here. 1. 2. Get a nice strong back leg. 3. 4. Shoulders away from the ears. 5. Pushing up on that right leg, rotating round. Lowering down the left leg, shoulders away from the ears, looking up. Your drishti is where you're looking. 2. 5. Opening out into warrior 2. Hips now open out. We look over the left arm, keeping that back arm up, don't let it drop. Nice strong arms, shoulders coming down. 5 breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Pushing up on that left leg, rotating the hips around, then let the feet round. Lowering down on that right leg, making sure the knee is above the ankle. Arms are out straight. Inhaling. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. Rotate down so that the back leg comes out into plank, lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to leap through to sitting. So just leap up, cross the legs, and come down. Good. Now we come to the seated postures. This is Dandasana, staff pose. So we want to remove the extra layers from our buttocks. Just pull them out slightly so you can really feel the sits bones on the ground. Place the hands by the buttocks. Strengthen the legs and lift the heels off the ground. And then if you can, lift the bum off the ground, keeping the heels off the ground as well. 5 breaths. Four. 5. Lowering down, removing the extra layers from your buttocks. Taking the hands now 6 inches behind the hips. Come to half bridge. And we're going to lift the hips up, pointing the toes, dropping the head back for 5 breaths. And inhale, lift. 1. 2. Keep those hips lifted. 3. 'Drop the head back. 4. 5. Good. Lowering down. Excellent. Removing the extra weight behind the buttocks. It's good. Going to come to forward bend now. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, reach forward and place the first 2 fingers round the big toe, but don't round the back. Bend from the hips. So it doesn't matter if you're not getting all the way down at all, but we just want to feel that stretch across the hamstrings. Nice flat back. 3. 4. 5. Good. Now you can take the hands over the top of the feet, and this time you can roll the head down and arch the back or bend the back. And let the shoulders come up by the ears. Nice relaxed shoulders as we breathe for 5 here. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Rolling up. We're going to take a vinyasa here. So we cross the legs, rock forward, placing the hands by the knees, leaping back into plank, lowering down, Inhaling, upward facing dog. Upper back, make sure that is bending. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. And inhale. Come through to sitting. The Janarasana 1, or A. So we take the right foot up and we place a fist width distance between the foot and the leg. So we want to keep that nice and grounded. Inhale, up, and exhale again. Nice straight back, okay? Keeping both sits bones on the ground. We don't want to be like this. We want to be nice and straight. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 'You don't want to have the right shoulder creeping up. Keep those shoulders nice and flat. 5, good. Release, come up. Release that right leg forward. Take the left leg up. Again, a fist width difference between the foot and the leg. Flex that right foot. Feel both sits bones on the ground. That left knee working towards the ground. Inhaling up and exhaling. Folding forward, taking hold of the foot in front of you. A nice flat back. 2. Okay, watch the shoulders. You don't want that left shoulder creeping up. Keep it nice and straight over that front leg, that straight leg. Five, good. Release up. We're going to do another vinyasa here. So we cross the legs, rock forward, leaping back or stepping back into plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog, and leaping through to seated. Now this time we're going to do the other opposite stretch of Janurasana. I'm going to take the right leg and we don't want to have the right foot splayed out like that. We want to come onto the top of that right foot. And what I do is I take the calf muscle and pull it slightly out so you can get more purchase there, I suppose. Now we want both sits bones on the ground, okay? So the way to do that is the more you move your right knee out, the closer your sits bones will come to the ground. Ideally, in the end, we want to have both knees together, but I'm sort of like counterbalancing that with my torso. So I go about here, and I can feel that I'm not using my torso to kind of counterbalance it. Again, inhale up, exhale, come forward over that front leg, and 5 breaths here. Nice. Strong extended leg. Three. 4. 5, good. Release from that. Same thing on the other side. Wrap that under on an inhale. Top ball of the foot. Make sure that your both sits bones, those are the bones in your butt cheeks, are on the ground. Inhaling and exhaling.
5 breaths here. Five. Good. Inhaling, coming up. We won't do a vinyasa here. Take the legs out straight in front of you. Release the extra padding from underneath your butt cheeks. And we're going to take the right foot up. Again, put a fist width difference between the right foot and the extended leg. We're going to inhale the right hand forward, wrap it around the inside of that right leg. Reach the left hand round behind you and try and grab that. Now we don't want to be rocking this way. We want to be both sits bones on the ground. Inhale up and exhale, folding forward. This one you can round the back. Four. Five, good. Releasing that. Taking the right leg out in front of you. Bringing the left leg in. On an inhale. Inhaling the left hand around the inside of the left leg. Wrapping the right hand around. Yeah. Take the left hand and wrap it around on the left hand, left arm, wrap it around the inside. No, so extend in front of it, and then come around this way. There you go. That's it, Ashley. Good job. I'd love if you could all see Ashley. She is absolutely smashing this pose. There's Asana. Inhaling up and exhaling, making sure both sits bones are on the ground. Don't go any further than you feel is comfortable. If you feel any sort of uncomfortable pain or stretch, just stop there. I'm much tighter on my left side. You might find that the same. You might find one side is tougher than the other. 3. 4. 5. Good, releasing that. And this will be the last of the seated postures before we go into the finishing sequence and then meditation. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend the left leg and take the right leg and place the right foot by the left knee. Good. Making sure both sits bones are on the ground there. Taking the right arm, wrapping it around the front. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Taking the left hand, crossing it over the right leg, reaching it, threading it through, and taking the right arm behind and 5 breaths. nice straight back here. Four. Five. Good. Release that. Taking the left leg, straightening it out, bending the right leg, taking the left knee leg, placing it by the right knee. Good. Taking the right arm across again, threading it through. And reaching around. 5 breaths. 2. 3. Nice straight back if you can. Looking back over that left shoulder. 4. 5. Good. Releasing that. Coming out, straightening your legs out in front of you. And we're going to come to shoulder stand. So shoulder stand, we bring the heels up to the buttocks, lift bum off the ground and place the hands on the back. Now you want to move the elbows closer together. Now this is key to be able to move the head easily. So you want to have the weight on the shoulders, not on the neck. And the further your hands can go up your back towards your shoulder blades, the deeper you'll go into the pose. And we want to try and move our elbows closer together. Making sure priority number 1 is that the head is nice and relaxed. And the weight is on the shoulders. Just 10 breaths here. I'll start at 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Now we're going to lower the legs down behind us, taking the hands to the mat beneath you and coming into plow. Five breaths. Straighten the legs. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Lower the knees down by the sides of the ears. Interlock the hands behind the back.
5 breaths. These toes, tops of the feet are on the floor. 3, 4, 5. Good. Straighten the knees. Place the hands on the lower back. Take one leg up. And then the other leg up. Shoulder stand. Again. 10 breaths. Making sure you're not on the knee, on the neck, on the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now brace the hips as they come down. Taking the legs over the top of the head as the hips come to the ground. And we're going to slowly lower those legs to the ground. Feeling the strength in your core. Excellent. Come to sitting. Stay, there we are. We're going to do lotus posture. If you can do lotus, do it. If not, don't worry about it. Just come to half lotus or to flat lotus, that's what I call it, or cross-legged, whatever's easiest for you. But if you can do lotus, excellent. And we're going to straight arms. I'm going to do this drishti, where we have like the OK symbol, straight arms, straight back, 15 breaths. in. Good. Inhale, place the hands by the hips and lift the off the ground. 5. Lower to the ground, release, and rotate around, placing your head at the top of your mat, and coming into Shavasana, corpse pose. Letting your feet flop open, your hands flop open. Feeling the ground supporting you. Imagine the ground is pushing up towards you, and giving you support as your material body dematerializes into the earth. Feet, ankles, calves, knees, your thigh muscles, buttocks, hips, belly, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, neck, back of the head, and face, all melting into the supporting ground. Focusing on your breath.
Good, and rolling over to the right side of your body into the fetal position as if you've just been reborn into a new body. And coming up to seated.
Give yourself thanks for the good you've done to your body, focusing on the breath. Before we do meditation, okay, stay there. Now we're going to do this meditation as I said, from Sadhguru. It's going to be guided. He's going to guide us through. It's about 12 minutes. And this will encourage you to put a little bit of separation between you, what's truly you, and your body and your mind. And after we do the breathing, we're going to inhale thinking, I am not this body. Exhale thinking, or taking this thought, I'm not even this mind. And after we do that for 12 minutes, we're going to do 7 R's. Okay? So you really got to commit to those R's. It's going to be like, ah. Okay, cool. This is very, very cool. You sit in a cross-leg posture. Wow, it's already an hour and a half.
These are clear. It's an extremely simple process. Even the
So here we go.
As a support when doing the Kriya. However,
this mild focus between your eyebrows.
So we want to sit in a cross-leg posture. I'm going to sit in lotus. And we turn our face slightly upwards. Yeah. Turn our face slightly upwards, so there's a focus right where the third eye is, and the rest is Sadhguruji.
As I utter these 2 sentences, with inhalation you take this thought, I am not this body. With exhalation, I am not even this mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. Keep your eyes closed and just sit still with your face slightly turned upward. punarapi janani jatare shayanam punarapi jananam punarapi maranam punarapi janani jatare shayanam iha samsare bahudustare iha samsare bahudustare kripaya pare pahi murare kripaya pare pahi murare. Take your own time. Take your own time. Slowly, very slowly. Open your eyes.
Daily practice of Isha Kriya will bring health, dynamism, prosperity, and well-being. It is
Thank you. Thank you very much. If anybody stayed for the whole thing, well done. It's not an easy practice, but it is so essential for your being, for your human being. Thank you, Ashley. You were absolutely amazing. Thank you. All right, that concludes today's broadcast.